Oh man, so Bitcoin is free falling back under $30,000. What is going on? I have found the factors which is dumping the market. So make sure you stay tuned till the very end. Hit up the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. As always, these videos are brought to you by PRIMEXBT. If you want to trade any of these cryptos, links in the description. Deposit using coupon code Ijaz1 and you're going to get up to $7,000 in bonuses. Right, let's get straight into this because the market is literally dumping as we speak. We've got Bitcoin sitting, it just wicked under 30,000, now trying to fight back a little bit here, but you can see a big 4 set of hourly candles breaking us out from a key channel. I'm going to go into the 5-minute chart here just to show you exactly what happened here, because I want you guys to kind of see what's going on in this pattern. So we had a big move up towards this channel. You could see we had a fake out to the bottom side, a fake out to the top side, and then we entered back in this channel. It looked like we were going to go try again towards 32, and then quickly you saw how quickly the market is manipulated and the liquidations happen all the way to the downside. Now, why do we get such crazy days like this? Bitcoin down 5%, the S&P is down 1%, which we're going to come on to why we're having a red day today. But the reason you get such crazy volatility is the liquidations. It's because of the leverage trades. And you guys know I'm anti-leverage trades, but there's so much leverage in the system that whenever people are longing here with 10x longs, you understand that the stop loss is all going to be here and they all get liquidated. It creates a domino effect, triggering everybody else's position. Now, let's come back onto the hourly chart because we need to look at what are the next levels we could be heading to. And the next level we need to watch is coming back into our channel. Well, we're obviously back in our channel now between 31 and 28.6K here on Bitcoin. So we'll be looking at levels around here. But the worrying sign is if we now come over to the 4-hourly, remember, if we start losing 28.6, then the next levels come back in, which is the bottom of the wedge at pivot point 3, which is about 26,200-ish. Okay, but first we need to see, are we going to head towards here or can we start getting a support from 30,000? Because 30,000, which is where we're at right now, is a huge psychological support. It was a lot of resistance here at 30K. 1, 2, 3, good number of resistances here at 30K. Can we use it as support to just create a higher low and start working our way back? That is the bullish situation we can have, higher lows and higher highs to get ourselves out of this situation. But what caused this? What spooked the market? Why are equities down today? Initially, the futures in the morning were green. It tried to open up green, and then we fell down 0.56 on the Dow right now, 0.76 on the NASDAQ, and the S&P falling almost 0.75% as well. Well, the first thing we had was this, which is Jamie Dimon saying, brace yourself. He's one of the world's most important men in terms of the finance industry, right? He heads up JP Morgan, and he came out and said, you better brace yourself. He said, JP Morgan is bracing ourselves, and we're going to be very conservative with our balance sheet. Remember, this fear is around the tightening of monetary policy. We're heading into that environment now, and a lot of people are really worried about this. If you haven't watched my video from earlier explaining everything about quantitative easing, go and watch that because quantitative easing officially started today, and this is one of the reasons why the financial markets and crypto are worried right now. And he didn't spare his punches. He says, I said there's a storm clouds, but I'm going to change it. It's a hurricane. That's what he said. Right? He goes, whilst conditions seem fine at the moment, nobody knows if the hurricane is a minor one or Superstorm Sandy. Big words he's using. You'd better brace yourself. JP Morgan is bracing ourselves, and we're going to be very conservative with our balance sheet. Right now, it's kind of sunny. Things are doing fine. Everybody thinks the Fed can handle this. That hurricane is right out there down the road coming our way. He then said, we've never had quantitative tightening like this. So you're looking at something you could be writing history books on for 50 years. I mean, you can see he is proper spooked by this, and he tells the market about it too. We also had the fact that Janet Yellen came out saying that she was wrong about inflation, and indeed it's not transitory and it's here to stay, which is also spooking the markets a little bit. On top of that, because it didn't end, we had the Fed member Williams speak. He didn't say too much, luckily, but he did touch upon stable coins and CBDCs, saying and alluding to the fact that they need to be regulated and a plan needs to be built around this. We then had Bullard. Fed's Bullard came out, who's notoriously a hawk. He always, tells us the worst of every scenario. And he says the current US macroeconomic situation is straining the Fed's credibility with respect to its inflation target. Bullard said in slides prepared for a presentation, inflation is at more than 3 times the Fed's 2% target. We know that. Then let's keep going. It goes, the Fed still has to follow through to ratify the forward guidance previously given, but the effects on the economy and on inflation are already taking hold. This is actually a good sign, right? The fact that he's even admitting to the fact fact that we're already seeing the blood in the markets. The markets are now responding to what Powell is doing. It's not like we're having a party while Powell is like, I'm serious. Wait, I'm trying to reduce inflation. I'm serious here. The markets are now responding and they know he's serious, and we're seeing blood on the streets, right? We're seeing that. Bullard has said he wants to get rates to 3.5% by the end of the year. Okay, cool. So let's see what the market has actually priced in. So based on the CME futures, we can see markets for the next meeting, which is June the 14th, 15th, you get the FOMC meeting, followed by their decision. We've already priced in the fact we're going to get another double rate hike. In the July meeting, we've already priced in we're going to get another double rate hike. And if you forward down into December, by the December meeting, you can see we're pretty split, but we think that we're going to be between 2.5 and 3. That's where the majority of the vote is. But as you can see, Bullard is kind of more saying 3.5. So you can see he's the more aggressive one of the lot. Naturally, you can balance him out with a few doves and we'd be thereabouts. Okay, so what does this mean for crypto? Why, what does this now mean? Are we heading back into these levels? Well, we've got to keep an eye on that, right? For me, the key level here is for us to hold this 28. We held 28.6, we held once, twice, thrice. If we lose that, then I need to start looking at areas along pivot point 3, which is 26,200, which would not be ideal at all. The other thing worth noticing is Bitcoin dominance is falling. So altcoins are falling much faster than Bitcoin right now, as you can see. And this is typical, right? A lot of people are asking, why is ADA down? Why is Rune down so heavily today? Those coins will be falling faster because they were faster on the way up. So when Bitcoin was up a couple of percent, those coins were rocketing. You're going to expect them to pull back a lot faster to the downside. So definitely want to keep an eye on. Now, at the same time, you've still got good old Michael Saylor, who tweets back and continues to fly the flag for Bitcoin. He used this about POTUS's President of the United States, Biden's chat with Jerome Powell yesterday. With USD prices increasing at the most rapid rate in 40 years, the President of the United States and the Fed Reserve have both declared a laser focus on addressing inflation, joining the ranks of Bitcoin community laser focused on inflation since 2009. So true. If you were wrong about inflation, then you probably didn't buy Bitcoin. And that was a hint at Janet Yellen, and we know they're not buying Bitcoin. Okay, so there you have it, guys. These are the moments when we need to do our work. Yes, there could be more downside to come and we need to prepare for that. But our job is very simple. We just need to dollar cost average at key levels and keep holding, right? We've got to see the course. We've got to keep educating ourselves, keep our portfolio sensibly allocated. Like I would just said to our course members, we jumped off of our live courses. If you want to join those, ijaz.uk/member, we have 3 times weekly live streams where we can chat about the markets, what I'm doing, what you're doing, critique your portfolio, etc. But we were talking about the fact that right now I'm focused on blue chips. I'm not letting myself get distracted by smaller, lower cap coins, not any degen plays. I'm just looking at the blue chips, the really solid projects, and saying, okay, can I accumulate some more of those? And I'm not letting myself get distracted. I'm trying to add to my Bitcoin and Ethereum at low price points. I was not chasing the green candles on little pumps like we had over the last kind of 36 hours. That was an extended weekend, right? And I said that over the videos we made. You didn't have the markets open to give Bitcoin a reality check. And then on Monday, you had Memorial Day. So Bitcoin had from Friday close of the markets all the way to Tuesday open. It had a good 4-day stint pretty much of doing what it wanted to do. And it chose to rally and break out to the upside. But as soon as the market's back open, you saw how that then pummeled back down to the downside. So be careful out there, guys. Stay the course. No panic selling. That's the key. Don't chase green candles. Don't buy in at crazy prices, and don't panic sell when the price falls slightly lower. That's the key. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, smash up the like button and subscribe. I've got a video coming later on optimism. So if you guys have missed all the hype around what's going on with optimism, which is the layer 2 scaling platform, we just did a free airdrop. Make sure you watch that. We're going to cover whether we think that coin can 1000x from here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.